What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. We are on the road in Baltimore for a 3-game set with the Orioles. And let's see if I can keep that little 8-at-bat hit streak going on here, because I was just slaughtering the ball against the Reds there. We come into this one, top of the first, and Arizona up 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Huascar Ynoa is on the mound for the Orioles. He hits 99 on the 4-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 99 on the 2-seamer, only 87 on the slider. First pitch taken for a strike, 4-seamer, right down the middle of the plate too. And it's an 0-1 count to start my day here in Baltimore. Next pitch. Above the zone on the outer third, called a strike. Wow. Thanks, home plate umpire. You're really kind of giving it to me rough here to start the things off. 0-2 pitch on the way now. That's way outside with the slider. 1-2 the count. Should be 2-1 because, man, that second 4-seamer was not in the zone at all. 1-2 pitch inside with the circle change. 2-2 the count now after not offering it that one. Man, I don't think I've swung at any pitch in this at-bat yet. 2-2 pitch. Slider at the knees, got a piece of it and fouled it away, trying to protect the plate here. So we're going to do the 2-2 pitch one more time here from Huascar Ynoa. Inside and low with the circle change. Runs the count full. Let's see what we get for a payoff pitch here. Number 7 of the at-bat now. Outside. And I get first base for free. Not bad after getting a sketchy strike 2 call for the second pitch of the at-bat. We come back. It's the top of the second. 3-0 lead for Arizona. Runners on first and second. Only 1 out. Huascar Ynoa still on the mound, and I get a boss battle dynamic challenge against him. And let's try to only swing at pitches inside the zone and drive in the run. Let's see what we get here to start at bat number 2. Swing and a miss at a 4-seamer on the outer third. 0-1 the count to start this at bat. Kind of like the last one there. Second pitch, swing and a miss at a 4-seamer below the knees, and there goes the dynamic challenge. And we got an 0-2 hole in a hurry in this at-bat as well. 2-strike pitch on the way now from Ynoa. Swing and a miss at a slider off the outside corner. Way too aggressive on that one. Way out in front of it to boot. And there's a K next to my name now. We come back top of the fourth. Arizona is leading 4-0. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a stolen base on my line score, apparently. Still hitting .307 on the season. Huascar Ynoa still on the mound. And the first pitch from him is inside with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Got a piece of that 4-seamer on the outer third and fouled it away. Just a smidge late on the swing. And we now have a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Ynoa. Cranked past a third baseman and was trying to get a glove on it but couldn't. And the hit streak is still alive for me. Not in consecutive at-bats anymore. But, yeah, at least we do have a small hit streak going. We come back top of the sixth. It's a 7-2 lead for Arizona. Jonathan Heasley is now on the mound for the Orioles. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. And Heasley throws a 96-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 95 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is that 4-seamer, and we ground out to the first baseman. 1 pitch is all it takes for that out. Not the best at-bat. Top of the ninth. It's a 7-4 lead for Arizona. Nobody out, nobody on. Eric Swanson on the mound for the Orioles. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. And boy, is that a mistake. Right down the middle with the splitter. And that was fair? That landed in foul ground most definitely, but it must have been fair when it went by the pole. So, yeah, that's a home run for me. 3 games in a row now with a home run. 24th on the season as, yeah, the Reds couldn't keep me out of the bleachers with the baseballs. So it's an 8-4 lead here in the top of the ninth for Arizona. We'll take that. We don't need to see the replay. And the Diamondbacks take the win. 8-4 is the final score. And we're going to move on to game number 2 here. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So here we go, game number 2. A little overcast here in Baltimore. Kyle Bradish on the mound. 1 out, or top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. Bradish does throw a 90-mile-an-hour circle change, 97 on the slider, or sinker, and four-seamer. Slider also hits 90. First pitch from him is that slider off the plate away, and I went reaching for that one. No contact made, so a swing and a miss makes for an 0-1 count. He hits me with it again, and I swing and miss at it again, and it's an 0-2 hole in a hurry. I'm being way too aggressive here at the plate. 2-strike pitch is a 12-6 curve, scooped up by the first baseman. He takes it to the bag himself. Score that one 3 unassisted to end the top of the first. It's quite the dash by him there. We're going to move on, though. We come back. It's the top of the fourth. Baltimore leading this one 1-0 at this point. 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Bradish still on the mound for the Orioles. And the first pitch of the at-bat from him is a four-seamer on the outside corner. Got a piece of that one and fouled it away. 0-1 the count for me. I currently have a 1031 OPS, and that's third in the National League. Holy cow. Next pitch is a four-seamer just off the outside corner. 1-1 the count after not offering it that one. The 1-1 pitch is also outside with the slider. 2-1 the count for me. All right, fourth pitch of the at-bat now from Kyle Bradish. Inside with a slider. 3-1 the count. I'm not going to lie, I was kind of worried that one was going to sneak in and catch the inside corner, but it did not. 3-1 the count for me here. And he gives me a four-seamer on the outside corner to send out to deep right field. This one's got a chance to be off the wall, but not quite enough on it. Little too much air underneath it, as the right fielder makes the play out by the warning track. We come back, bottom of the fourth. Baltimore's still leading this one 1-0. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Sal Frelick is on the Orioles this season. Okay. He's standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 5 on the series with a home run on his line score for the series. He's worked himself into an 0-2 hole against Brandon Pfaadt, and we're looking for that double play ball. Ground ball to me is going to do it. 5, 4, and 3. We go around the horn for the twin killing there. Now there's only a runner on third with 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the sixth, we come back. Baltimore leading 3-1 now. 2 outs, nobody on. Kyle Bradish still on the mound for the Orioles. First pitch of this at-bat is a slider on the inner third and a little bit above the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. That is a really bad zone for me in the strike zone. Next pitch is low and away with a slider. 1-1 the count after not offering it that one. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat from Bradish. Ripped to the third baseman. That's not going to do it. 5-3 put out is the way we're going to score that one. It's going to end the top of the sixth. And we're still trailing the Orioles in this one. 3-1 the score currently. We come back, bottom of the eighth. 3-1 is still the score. Runner on first and 1 away as Austin Hayes is standing up to the plate for the 4th time today against Trevor Stephen this time around. He's worked an 0-1 count, and Hayes is 0 for 3 so far. We're going to throw to second, and it's another 5-4-3 double play that's going to end things here in the 8th inning. We're moving on to the 9th. Hopefully going to get back in this game, maybe try to get it into extra innings. And yeah, I'm at the plate with 2 outs in the top of the 9th, still trailing 3-1, and I am 0 for 3 on the day. My little baby hit streak is on the line here. I am 2 for 7 on the series, though, so... dynamic challenge time with the bases empty. We'll try to record a hit after taking the first pitch. Felix Bautista is on the mound trying to close things out for the Orioles here. He hits 102 on the four-seamer, 91 on the splitter, 87 on the slider. Taken all the way here on pitch number 1. Four-seamer at the top of the zone. Called a strike. 0-1 the count. I can't say I agree with that one, but whatever. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Bautista. Oh, and I'm swinging at a four-seamer inside. 0-2 the count. We are down to our final strike here. And all I'm going to try to do here is protect the plate. The 2-strike pitch is low and inside with a four-seamer. You got me with the first one. Not going to get me with that one, bud. 1-2 the count for me now. And we send a slider on the outside corner out to deep center field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. It's a 3-2 ball game here now at the top of the ninth. We might actually stand a chance of tying this bad boy up. We'll take that. Little home run action to extend the hit streak. That's 4 consecutive games now with a home run for me. And what is that? Like 7 home runs in 4 games now? Something like that. That's insane. The Orioles do take the win, though. 3-2 the final score. As this series is now tied at 1 game apiece, we're going to move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. I'd like to think we can make this happen. I mean, we really need to. We were only half a game behind the Dodgers coming into this series. So, yeah, let's see what happens here in game number 3. Grayson Rodriguez gets the call for Baltimore. And I'm standing in against him in the top of the first. 1 out, runner on first. And Rodriguez throws a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on his cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is just off the outside corner with a four-seamer, and it's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch now from Rodriguez. Come on, big guy. Ooh, good four-seamer right down the middle. Late swing, fouled away. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat now. Rip to the third baseman. It's going to be a double play. 5-4-3. They go around the horn to retire the side. We're moving on to the bottom of the first. Still no score here in Baltimore. Alrighty, here we go. Top of the third. 1-1 the score. Runner on second. 2 away. And I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 3 for 9 on the series. And Grayson Rodriguez still towing the rubber for Baltimore. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Ooh, slider on the inner third. A little too far out in front of that one, and it is fouled away. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch. That one's into left field. Will it get caught? It does. Left fielder makes the play there. Little jogging catch out there for him. And that's going to end that half of the inning as well. We're moving on to the bottom half of the third. Still tied at 1 here in Baltimore. Top of the sixth, Baltimore has put some runs on the board. It's a 5-1 lead for them. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day against Grayson Rodriguez for the third time. First pitch of the at-bat is above the zone with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Currently leading the Diamondbacks with 84 hits. I'd like to get number 85 here to extend my hit streak. Swinging at that four-seamer there above the zone is not going to make it happen, though, as that swing and a miss makes for a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat is a four-seamer actually in the zone. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. And the count moves to 1-2. Pitch number 71 of the day for Rodriguez is another four-seamer in the top half of the zone. Got a piece of that one and fouled it off to preserve the 1-2 count. Next pitch. Oh, got me with the curveball. I thought it was a four-seamer inside. It was not. By the time I realized that was hooking in, I was way too late. Bottom of the seventh, we come back to it. 2-2 count for Heston Kjerstad, I think is how you would say that. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a pair of walks and a run scored, hitting .349 on the season. Holy cow, look at this stud. Only 2 home runs to go with it, so he's not exactly a power hitter, but he's definitely doing some good things at the plate, I would say. Runner on first, nobody out for him. Dane Dunning on the mound for the Diamondbacks out of the bullpen. Ground ball to me at third. This could be a double play. 5, 4, and 3. There you have it. Double play. Empties the bases and puts 2 outs on the board. We go around the horn yet again here in Baltimore. And we're going to move on to the top of the 8th where it's still a 5-1 ball game. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. And I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. And Cionel Perez is now on the mound for the Orioles out of the bullpen. He hits 97 miles an hour on the sinker, 99 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left. He is cranked out to left center field. This ball's got a chance. And it's going to die at the warning track. Runner from second does tag up and move to third. He will do so safely. So we have runners on the corners now with only 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Top of the 9th, we come back. It's a 5-3 ball game now. Arizona still trailing. Runners on first and second, only 2 away. And I'm standing in 0 for 4 on the day with a .305 batting average. We're going to get that dynamic challenge with because of the runner on second is in scoring position and there's 2 runners on. So, we're going to try to drive in all runners. That's the goal. Felix Bautista is on the mound. I hit a home run off of him in the previous game. He still hits 102 on the four-seamer, 91 on the splitter, 87 on the slider, and the first pitch from him is below the knees on the inside corner. We'll take that for a ball. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Bautista. Oh, he hit me with the splitter. Instead of the four-seamer, I was expecting the gas, and that was not it. Swing and a miss makes for a 1-1 count. An ugly, ugly swing on a slider off the plate away, and we are down to our final strike as I now have a 1-2 count. And he got me again. Slider on the outside corner, swing and a miss, and that's all she wrote for this ball game. Yeah, you can see by my reaction that is not a fun at-bat for me. Orioles win 2 out of 3 as when we come to town here. And, yeah, that's the game of baseball for you. I think we're heading back home for the next series. I cannot remember what it said on the schedule. But, yeah, it's going to be the end of this series. Therefore, it's the end of the episode. So for those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.